Greetings everyone, today I would like to continue my random talk about the random stuff. I'm sorry for not making much of videos recently. It is because I was distracted by some cute and beautiful beings that visited Mongolia, and I had to go out and have meal and talk about the random stuff and explain some Mongolian culture and my version of shamanism and etc. etc. I have deleted one of my recent video, a commentary video on my Russian videos, recent Russian videos, where I talked about the woman and man and about the laws of Genghis Khan, and Genghis Khan's laws are going to be his comes from his life experience, something like that. For example, man can marry sisters. Genghis Khan wanted to marry a Tatar woman, and she was a twin, so he took both. So he put a law like man can marry twins, something like that. So his laws are this unquestionable, but I think only a great Khan can bring these new changes. So every great Khan this influenced this law, etc., etc. But in the Middle Ages, such a law was almost perfect. So there's a question, this do I this must include Genghis Khan's laws in my spirituality? Life is a gift, and you do not choose your nationality or ethnicity, and you do not choose what you have in the middle of your legs. So I was born as a Mongolian, and I'm a man, etc., etc., and I happen to be half Mongolian, etc., etc. So I have to include his laws and his spirituality in my spirituality, something like that. But in case of you people, you do not need his warlike spirituality, and no wonder why these Mongolian shamans carry a lot of miniature weapons. This small nation was all about war, and it became a slave of their own greed, or this state, whatever you call it, that is only focuses on the war, something like that. For example, I'm talking about the slavery. Slave is someone who cannot defend itself. According to Genghis Khan's law, there was in this weapons control. It is similar like nowadays gun control. So if you're a common Mongolian, you are given a weapon. It's not your private property. You have to return it to commander of a tent or commander of 100. So there is this commander that you have to return your weapons after this battle or war, something like that. So this is this somewhat smart law, where when people cannot this rebel against this against their masters, this. So I guess this very, how to say, important people or nobleman or military, this man is having weapons, and general population is having this almost no weapon, even if it claims to be highly militarized society, something like that. It's kind of hard for me to imagine this. You give your bow and arrow, something like that. I guess this military equipment was somewhat this special. I guess every household did have some, you know, these weapons like a bow and arrow, something like that. But there is a strange law saying that, you know, this when there is a battle, you have to receive your weapons, and after war, you have to give your weapons back. So it makes, you know, this people somewhat, you know, this defenseless. So slave is someone who cannot defend itself, has no weapons, something like that. Second, a slave is someone who cannot create own art, something like that. Since Mongolians were so focused on this war thing, there was no such thing as a great blossoming of Mongol art in the 13th century, something like that. You will find a lot of, you know, the foreign stuff, maybe looted stuff, maybe stuff that is made using the Chinese craftsmen, items with the dragons, in this with the Chinese patterns, or, you know, this, or Muslim patterns, or etc., etc. So slave is someone who cannot think about, you know, this, how to say, own culture or own art, something like that. So nowadays, I guess Mongolians having a great freedom to think about their own stuff. You know, this almost every religious item has a dragon, Chinese dragon on it, and there's a, you know, this Hindu lotus, and, you know, this. It feels like, you know, this we did not create this how to say, culture, something like that. Of course, you know, this we have something, you know, this uniquely Mongolian stuff, and etc., etc. And somehow, you know, there was, you know, this desire to end this madness stuff, and there was, you know, this 9 great wishes, something like that. Number 9 is very important for a Mongolian, and Genghis Khan, you know, this had these 9 white banners as a symbol of a state. So for a Mongolian, 9 is a wonderful number, and these are going to be the 9 desires of a Mongolian, something like that. So I would like to put peace as number 1 wish. We want peace. We want health. We want happiness. We want eternity. Somehow eternity is a part of these 9 wishes. I will not say that this is a stupid wish, because I do tell a myth about the Irlik Khan with the title How Humans Became Mortal, something like that. So there was a wish for a human being to be immortal. So this is one of the wishes. Of course, we want to be rich, we want to have children, and we want to have love, knowledge, and finally we want to do good deeds. We call it boying. For example, if you give money to a beggar, it becomes a good deed, or boying. Or if you help someone, it also becomes boying. So we want to be helping, caring, something like that. So yeah, this is going to be pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.